Kyra Rivera, and I'm the director.
My name is Angel Tavares. I'm the assistant director.
So let us tell you about the program Roundabout Youth Ensemble, also known as RYE.
So Roundabout Youth Ensemble is a program in which at the beginning of the school year, students are placed into a track of either technical theater, playwriting, or acting. And throughout the year, they go to workshops and go see roundabout shows with their mentors so that they can further develop their craft. And so at the end of the school year, one of the plays that the playwright has written is chosen to be produced in this black box, which this year is
Smaller This Year, written by Anastasia West and William Raymond. This program, we enhance students' creativity, so we don't censor anything. So this play does contain some heavy materials such as violent sequences, inappropriate language, and sexual situations.
we do not allow flash photography, so we do ask that you guys turn off your cell phones for the performance.
We don't know if you guys catch on, but everything you see in this performance has been created by students. So all the lights, all the sounds, the set, costumes, everything, even the playbills in your hands has been created by students. We all have worked incredibly hard over these past 2 weeks to show you this performance.
We would like to thank the donors.
We would like to thank the education department, our mentors, and our donors for letting this happen. So,
by the way, we will have at the end of the show a Smaller This Year small talk where you can ask the cast member any questions you guys would like.
so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey guys, I'm Todd Hames. Just kidding. I'm not Todd Hames. Welcome to Roundabout Theater Company's production of Skin Tight. Unwrap your phones and silence your candy Yeah. Well, I'm being told that Adina Menzel won't be able to make it. We'll have to go with the backup plan.
Sorry.
Welcome to Roundabout Youth Ensemble's production of Smaller This Year. I've read it a few times. It's okay. Oh, I'm Fido. Arf. You'll meet me for realsies later. Before the entertainment starts, I should warn you of that there will be no intermission and no re-entry, so get comfortable. Speaking of comfort, I should tell you now that this show acknowledges the existence of sex, and sexism, and sexual assault, and violence, and alcohol, and murder. A lot of murder. Oh, yeah, a lot of murder. You heard it here first. We are meeting a minimum safety requirement, and enjoy the show if you can.
I was walking along.
I'm not a bad person, but when I killed Mr. Sportsball, I had to cut him up and hide the bits so that the cops will never find him. Just to clarify, I'm not unstable or at risk. I killed the coach with a clear and healthy mind because I was done being stepped on. It was time for me to prove that I could take what I want. It's not like there's any competent police in this town. I could easily murder someone without my family ever knowing. Not that they'd ever notice me. Besides, I'm not the worst person. At least I'm not a theater person. And the coach made a perfect victim too. It's like he was asking to be off. Honestly, once I start from the beginning, you'll see it too. Mr. Sportsball's murder really was all his own fault.
Hold on there, Shrimp. You plan on actually changing and participating today?
I'm gonna change. I was not gonna change.
Well, if it isn't the vaguely high donut puncher.
Punch any donuts recently, mister?
I haven't punched any donuts. That boy was Wrigley. Typical mindless job. And for those of you who don't know, a donut puncher is a term for a homosexual man wherein the donut is another man's anus, and the puncher is... I've picked up this term due to my lack of changing in the designated changing room, but I assure you, I have not punched any donuts, nor do I desire to pummel any pastry in the foreseeable future. Wrigley was just one of the many people that underestimated me.
What's that?
I said I haven't punched any donuts.
Then how comes you are naked?
What?
You aren't naked in the changing room? Are you just here to watch?
You little pervert.
I'm not just here to watch.
Oh, I get it now.
What transpired next leads me to believe that Wrigley, in fact, did not get it.
He just needs some straightening out.
What could he possibly mean?
Oh! Damn! Ouch! That hurt. Mister, you are really gonna let those boys push you around? Weak, Junior, weak. Hurry up and get changed.
If I failed gym, that'd mean I'd have to go through another year of the 9th grade. As if being the new kid wasn't bad enough. It was another reason to kill Mr. Sportsball. And I knew exactly how to do it. The empty gym after school. Perfect place. He practically lived there. The best part? No witnesses. No traces I was ever there. Just in and out, just kill a man and be home in time for tea. But, as I would come to find out, there was one big gag in my plan.
Oh. You didn't see anything here, you hear me, you little shit? I'm gonna make sure this never gets out, even if it's the last thing I do.
Turns out, it was the last thing he did. Because I stabbed him. Throughout all the fun, I couldn't help but think of the terrors that awaited me at home. The family reunion. It was some gathering Mother wanted to throw together to satisfy her strange obsession with family. Was it the worst idea? No. Was I expecting it to work? All you need to catch a murderer is means, motive, and opportunity. I think I did a good job of hiding mine. I just needed a place to put the pieces. And just like that, Mr. Sportsball was dead.
After about a month of dating Ricky, I started to notice some strange going-ons. At some point, I stopped being human and became more of a prop for Ricky. Apparently, a girl like me is supposed to be more of a centerpiece than a person. Guess my family loves, likes, tolerates me. But with my folks, it's more of the way that someone loves their TV or their couch or their fridge. Not much once it develops an opinion. I don't know what the hell they want a reunion, but back to Wrigley. Once I start from the beginning, you'll understand why. He'd say things like,
Babe.
or even more disgusting.
Not me.
And there was the incident at the movies.
Miss, you want to bite of my hot dog?
I'm vegan and my name is Missy.
Come on, one bite won't kill you.
No, Wrigley.
Miss.
Except it wasn't a hot dog.
Yeah.
It was his penis. I was so tired of being ignored by everyone. That's when I decided it had to be done. Wrigley had to die. But I had to devise a way to kill him when he would least expect it. And then I realized there's only one thing that distracts a 17-year-old boy and gets him at his most vulnerable state. Sex.
Hey, wait.
What?
Did you forget? I'm a member of the Chastity in Christ Club.
Thank God for that club. It was the only reason he never told anyone about us. Do you still want to be? I let him stare. I wasn't going to kill him after all.
Well, as long as my heavenly brother is cool with it.
All I was thinking about was how I was going to end him. I have an idea.
Yeah. Ooh, daddy like it.
I never wanted to murder someone more. And yes, I do carry it with me. Location.
It looks like.
Yep.
What are you
Come on, don't be vanilla.
Oh, I get it now.
What transpired next leads you to believe that really, in fact, did not get Well, someone didn't last very long. All I had to do now was get rid of the body, which I was going to do, but then I found something troubling. All right, babe. What's gonna be happening here?
I'm not a bad person. As long as you overlook the time when I shot Rick Riley in the eye, and when I scooped out the other one to lock into his written lock safe. Although to my credit, he did hide my money in there. Well, not my money exactly. Riley and I worked the night shift on mayor security at City Hall. Boring job if you ask me, but being a Secret Service person meant had easy access to Mayor Podium Panthers funds. And I did use that access. But I've been only stealing money from the mayor for about a year now. You see, he's off with my wife. I'm trying to patch this small thing between us. Real talk. I was kind of rich, but then I lost my job and moved to this town and she just stopped and I didn't see a lot of money. Not in the beginning. First she wanted a new pair of shoes, then a new car, then a new house, then she... On a second thought, I did see a lot of money from airport plans, but today was the last of it. Just to make with 10,000 more. My wife planned this reunion thing, so I'm going to buy her these red diamond earrings she's been out. But you'll see. Once I tell you everything, everyone will see it too. Well, everyone except for Rick Riley. You know, on the account of his lack of eye. I shot one, the other's my pocket, and he's dead. But you'll see. Rick Riley, just had it coming.
My man, Mister. We need to have a serious talk now, buddy.
Yes?
I noticed something before I left last night. It's kind of been bothering me.
What did you notice?
I believe I saw you fumbling around the mayor's personal computer. Now you know what I said to myself?
I gotta go.
Now you know what I thought? I thought he must be checking all to-do lists for extra work.
Yes, I'm about to go there right now, so I really gotta go.
But then I remember last week you were in the security room bribing them to delete some footage.
Look, I can explain it.
Then I figured it all out. I know your dark secret, mister. Why? You're playing against a birthday party and you didn't want to tell me you ruined the surprise.
Yes! Surprise!
Oh, you sure tricked me. Oh, this guy. Oh, and by the way, I found some of the mayor's money in your locker yesterday. He must have left it there, some goofball he is. Yeah, so I decided to move it to my secure retinal lock safe so we could give it all back to him at the party.
Blast. Are you accusing me from embezzling of our mayor of our great town, vaguely New Mexico? That's exactly what I did.
No, but I think I am now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, quite possibly. Say, pal, this must be pretty important to you. I can keep it under wraps for you. For, I don't know, a small fee. If you catch my drift. If you picking up what I'm putting down. If you're, oh, you get it, it's blackmail.
Normally I'd be fine with some extortion between friends, but this time, it was my merit at stake. So then I decided he had to die. That guy says what?
What? Wait, is this part of the surprise?
And thus the horrible sorrows of one Rick Riley. I went into his head, put out his eye to get my money. An eye for an eye, I guess. Except this eye was worth $10,000 with the stolen money. All right, buddy.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye.
I'm not that person. And that's because when I poisoned Muriel Mildredson, Rigging Tillingsworth, I was doing a great, or rather good. Well, at least a morally neutral thing. I can't be the worst person, at least I'm not a theater person. This is for the reunion. Our family needed some rebranding to improve our troublesome image. They probably think of it as a chance to reconnect or something. The kids, of course, are never grateful for anything. The house, the clothes, the food. And by the way, my lemonade is to die for. Anyway, Muriel here just couldn't keep to herself. She was one of the many suffocating nuisances in my life. And don't even get me started on the people I share a home with. Although, once you hear the whole story, you'll see it too. If I didn't kill Muriel Mildredson, Rigging Tillingsworth, someone else definitely would have. Probably. Maybe.
And then Joyce had the audacity to... Ow! Mrs. Nesta! Nice to see you finally out of that dreary house.
Oh, my good friend, Muriel taking...
Actually, it's Muriel Mildredson, Rigging Tillingsworth. What have you been up to?
Well, I've just been...
I've had just the most magnificent morning, Mrs. My miraculous matriarchal motive has been marvelously mastered.
That's great, Muriel. I'm a little busy. I should really...
The annual Mildredson, Rigging Tillingsworth family reunion has gone off without a hitch. We had about 50 Mildredson, Rigging Tillingsworth under the same roof, bonding. It was just amazing, Mrs. Just amazing. Our familial bond has never been stronger. We even make commemorating rings.
Oh.
How have you been?
Muriel, Mamma Mia, was putting on all her charm, which was obvious because she only insulted me and my admittedly shabby family twice in that little reading of hers. I've been sleeping, eating, avoiding you, someone.
Well, tell you what, let's do away with all the doom and gloom. You should enter yourself into the bakery gardening competition. Your flowers only need a bit of work. And you can finally convince the neighborhood that you maintain a functioning, healthy home.
I think I made up my mind at this point. Muriel was going 6 feet under, and I was also going to kill her. Dad and Bert, oh, you get the point. I'm going to murder her. I just can't let my image be tarnished by some half-wit shrew.
Come on, what do you say?
Count me in.
OMG, this is gonna be so much fun!
I was still going to kill her, but before I did, I thought, why not beat her at her own game? I'm beaming.
Okay, let's say I come by your place around 3 on Tuesday, and we can start playing. Okay, see you there.
I think you could infer what happened at 3 on Tuesday. I suppose Muriel really did help my garden, because when she stopped pushing my buttons, she moved on to my daisies.
Yeesh, Clarence, what are y'all so far?
We've tried to get Prince, but there's no match in the system.
Our system sucks. Can't we use that fancy one down to the captain's office?
The captain's office is all backed up right now. Something nasty went down at City Hall. A bodyguard shot in one eye, missing the other.
Talk about blind loyalty. Do we have any suspects?
We have a few of his friends at the station. We could try your luck with them, but they're a bunch of scared teens. Dick.
I think we're gonna have to. And it's Richard.
Good morning. Good morning. We've talked the whole night. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. When the band began to play, I guess it was to lose.
This is it?
This is it.
Where is everyone?
This is the whole family.
You mean to say, I arranged all of this? Why, the 4 of us? I was going to be impressed by that. Seriously?
I'm only trying to make things better.
Yes, because that's all you do. Try, you don't do.
What do you want to do? I said I'll do anything for you.
Try, what are you, little girl?
I wish his mother and father would stop.
Mr.'s family reunions tend to be reuniting, I guess.
As reuniting as they can be when you barely talk.
One time, we took a wrong turn on our way to a funeral and found ourselves at a beach full of happy families.
We almost started to talk. Almost. I was able to, however, observe several other human activities. They seemed so joyous.
But whatever, it's ridiculous to think.
It's a sick fantasy that we could be happy.
But I can't help but think.
I'm reaching my tipping point with this family.
Arf, arf. Yeah, I hear you guys.
I knew I could confide in you. Fine.
I haven't seen your gray shirt around for a while. Your other gray shirt.
I took it to the shirt cleaners.
Is the shirt cleaners named Wrigley Big Leagues?
How'd you know Wrigley had my shirt?
He's my boyfriend. Or was, anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he break up with you?
You're so dramatic, Junior.
He didn't break up with me, he's just dead.
What?
Blast. I mean, he's in an emotional state of death for me breaking up with him.
That's crazy.
Perhaps.
So my shirt?
Yeah, I have your shirt. If I left it, it would have been. Never mind. Did you find out if you're going to be passing gym? You caught a lucky break with that guy Julie's hack covering sports law classes.
Yeah, I guess I got lucky. Did you hear about that guy down at Mister's office?
Yeah, gnarly. One eye shot and the other plucked out. And he's dead. Murdered. Hey, maybe Mr. Sportsball.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Whoever could do that must be like a total deranged loser with no friends. Like total scum of the earth. The worst kind of person. I couldn't even sit next to someone who would do that. Right, Junior?
Yeah. Blast.
I thought this would finally be our chance to build a proper family getting all between prominent nuisance. Ever since the kids are moving to this dump, I feel so trapped. It's like we have no one to talk to. Although the madness is quite interesting. First, the boy from school, next to your friend. But the truly numbing thing is I have to waste my time with you and those dream-earning children.
Ah, yes, it's just horrible. You have to spend the whole day with the kids. Oh, my friend Rick, my dear friend. A true tragedy, really. And to think, only mere hours after the unexplained disappearance of your pal Miriam. Blast.
I'm not a bad dog. And I hate on Mrs. Mister at the family reunion.
I don't pee on me! Mister, I think it's time you bring him around back.
If I must.
Come over.
Come on.
A warm Merry Christmas to love to all my dearies. Make cookies.
The poor delusional raisin. She thought it was Christmas in June.
As if today wasn't bad enough, this was the third time her whole deteriorating mind, but it was Christmas this month. Hello, Mother. How very nice to see you. What an unbearable hag. I'm nothing like my biological mother. Just to clarify, I did not come from that.
Oh, look how big you got, Junior.
Hello, grandmother.
Oh, and Missy, my dear Missy, never looked more beautiful.
What an abhorrent, shriveled harpy.
Buy yourself something pretty, dear. Purchase a new boogie record, maybe a new pair of dungarees.
I don't have to do this. But you have to stay here if the reunion is over, okay? Here, Fido, fetch. Go, boy. The dog. Oh! Finger. On my vaguely New Mexico lawn?
It's more likely than you think. Did you know that film and television heroes are portrayed using violence as a means to resolve conflict? Do you also know that real television series and music memorization of reality TV, such as certain shows which will not be named, cause children to find their own siblings.
How strange. Mrs., I found some
Not now, mister. I'm busy realizing how god-awful my life is. All this work, and this is what I get.
Mother, this gathering is most underwhelming.
Just like raising a child.
Or caring for the elderly.
Everyone, let's remain civil.
Your mother retarded this thing. Picture perfect.
Shut up, mister. I know we don't kill to get out of this soiree, but I can trust that we can all fake it long enough to get one good photo out of this year's non-denominational winter holiday solstice card.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright. Now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say goodnight. So good morning. Good morning. Some people do smile. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning. Good morning. We get the whole night. Good morning.
I want to start by saying, hey party people. We are gathered here tomorrow for a sick-ass party at my house, but today we are gathered because our close friend, Wrigley Big Leagues, is gone. Wrigley was a cool-ass friend. To me, to us, to all of us, but mostly to me. It's also like a time to reflect. Because now that Wrigley's like gone missing, does anyone know where he is, by the way? Because this party blows. But now that he's gone, it really makes you think. Oh, sorry. See? It like just made me do that. Wow. Wrigley Big Leagues made me think. What an impact. I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe it's a good thing Wrigley's gone. Maybe this can bring us together as like a community. Oh, but not me. Clearly you all decided to wear matching outfits today without telling me? Black is so not my color anyways. Wrigley's mom handed this to me on my way in. But seriously though, I don't think black is anyone's color. Is there like a group chat you guys started to coordinate this? You guys seriously oppress my voice in our community! Get off the casket! Oh, you mean this box? What's so special about... Guys! I found him! Don't scream! But I think he's dead.
And now, a word from Wrigley's best friend, jock number 2. Jock?
Jock is currently passed out in the bathroom, so not really funeral ready. I'm here today because Wrigley's dead. I heard it on the news. It was too good to be true, so I was just here to verify. So I think the right thing to say is a few words. Wrigley. What a guy.
I'm not a bad person, but I want to fuck somebody. Things have been getting pretty cray around here, what with all the murders. And that, like, makes me want to, like, connect with my community. In a sex way.
As I was saying, Wrigley.
Hey, sorry, on my phone, just girl things. I want to ask some guys out, because, like, for all I know, someone could walk in with a black hole generator or something. Or I could just get, like, murdered. And by that I mean, like, super murdered.
Excuse me?
Hey, I'm kind of in the middle of something. It's rude to interrupt people. Hey, if you want to keep talking, I'll just sit down.
You are sitting down.
Well then, I will stand up and sit down again. See? Rude. Oh, but I mean, at least he's different. And it's like the last week of school, so like it's not gonna kill me. I'm just gonna be like, hey, let's make some babies.
What?
Oh my God! This is a private conversation, you creep. This is a violation of my privacy, scumbag. This is between me and my 50,000 subscribers. Like, see yourself out. Junior Mister? As if.
Please.
Everyone, I'm glad you could all join today's service to honor my son. Wrigley lived bravely and boldly, in a way we all should. He knew that he should savor every minute of his life, which is why he used 15 of those minutes to save 50% or more of his car insurance. Thank you, Geico, TM, for sponsoring this funeral. Please feel very free to pick up the very not free $26 Thoughts and Prayers commemorative funeral t-shirt on your way out. Your thoughts, prayers, and hard-earned cash will help make Vicky a better, safer place.
Yes, I love her. I'm gonna walk right up to
When did the job start being boring? First that kid in the handcuffs, now another one. Tell me this. Oh, one body.
Yes, one body, Dick. A coach sports ball. Boys, male, subject to 14 various sports balls. You have the voice data for evidence, but everything in here is a case of thousands of hits a day. It may take some time before we find anything.
I mean, I've heard of a foul, but. But this is ridiculous.
Somehow I fail to find the humor in this crime scene, Dick.
Now come on, my name is Richard.
There's a line of children who need questioning, Dick.
Now let's start my investigation with one question.
Oh, I know the answer! It's 545-420-6969.
What is that?
That's my number. Wink.
I'm sorry, did you know Coach Sportsball?
Like, oh my God, I can't believe someone killed him and put him in the sports ball. I mean, it's so unfair. Like, why am I not getting counseling for all this trauma I'm going through right now? I have like a following to keep up. I can't be looking all sad in front of everyone. Oh, too popular to gross cry.
Now, what's your name, son?
Jock.
Okay, Jack.
What? No, it's Jock. Jock number 2.
Your name is Jock number 2?
What? No, it's pronounced Jock number 2. It's like really French.
So tell me, Jock, do you know of anyone in the school who would want to do something like this to Mr. Sportsball?
I never knew Mr. Sportsball.
You were on his football team, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
Where were you last night, kid?
I was I was watching porn with my dad.
Porn? What kind of porn?
Oh, the sex kind.
What's the sex kind, kid?
Vaginas! and guns. Gungina.
You weren't here, huh? Then maybe with your friend, Wrigley Bigley.
No, I was here, but I didn't kill Mr. Sportsball. I just wanted to get in trouble, alright? I mean, oh my god. I mean, I can't be the worst guy in the world, so what if I punched a donut or two?
You're not in any trouble, son.
Maybe the shaming and stigmatization of your sexual orientation led you to suppress your true self and fall right into the arms or laugh under prejudice. Like #pride. Forgot my phone. Just girl things.
Did you happen to see anyone else with Mr. Sportsball last night?
I think I saw Junior.
Junior?
Junior Mister. He's like a total weirdo. But I don't know, I was running late for porn.
Junior Mister. Huh.
Any place, any time is a good time for Coke.
Only Coca-Cola gives you that refreshing new feeling. Refreshing new feeling. Refreshing new feeling.
Lots of us see someone being bullied at some point. It may be easier to just stand by or even to laugh. But if you are brave and kind, you could be a real hero. Remember, the person being bullied may feel awful and all alone. Sometimes people don't say or do anything because they are afraid they will be bullied as well. But if you don't do anything, the bullying will only continue. So reach out. Anyone could be bullied. Even your friends, your family, or your younger brother sitting right next to you. Maybe you should just reach out and ask him, Junior, are you being bullied?
Junior, are you being bullied?
What gives you the impression that...
No, you just seem like a twink.
What?
An attractive, boyish-looking, gay young man.
What?
Never mind.
Look, Wrigley was an asshole. That's why I had to. Never.
It's weird how they just found his body, bound to his bed.
They found what now?
Yeah, they found his body bound to his bed with fuzzy red handcuffs. The kind you carry around everywhere.
How do you know about my fuzzy red handcuffs? Again, it's my investigation.
Well, yeah, manually strangled. It was pretty rare, weird funeral. I thought I'd see you there, being his girlfriend and all. Well, yeah, you was strangled manually, with your bare hands. Whoever did it must be totally messed up. Wrigley's a hashtag now.
Last time I checked the corpse.
What?
Like you said, it was hashtag. But
I get it, but what do you mean last time you checked?
Legit, I can explain.
I killed and mutilated Mr. Sportsball.
That's pretty shitty. You killed that man.
You killed a boy, and you didn't even hide the body.
I left it there. That takes balls. That's like 2 whole kill points.
What's a kill point?
You kill people. Be quiet up there!
You're always your mother, Will!
You too, mister! So our parents are proper assholes.
Yeah, we should kill them too.
We shouldn't kill them. What have they done for us?
Brought us into this world.
Other than that, what, is New Mexico gonna miss some housewife and a father so insecure he needs our mother's approval to wipe his own ass?
You make a good point. But how should we do it?
Corporal Clearance. I work for the Vega, New Mexico branch.
It's big mess down there, right?
Yes, sir, and that's exactly why I decided to contact you. Captain, our man on the case is a little frazzled.
Who is he?
Detective. Richard Detective.
Dear God, my son for this.
So I was hoping you could come down and review our case files, make sure there's no mistakes.
With Dick on the case, I'll come as fast as I can.
So at 2 I have to run to the market with my eggs. At 2:30 I have to drop off Fido at the vet.
You know you have a window of time where we can...
There's no such thing as window of time today, mister. You happen to have the faintest idea how I maintain a functioning homestead.
Aye.
Then you do not. Therefore, you do not have a say when my window of time goes. As of right now, the window lies squarely on an hour of vigorous masturbation in the shower.
Well, maybe we should have a date night. I know a great place.
Mister, are you really trying to torture me whilst there's a steaming pile of dog dew in my hand? Goodness me, you never do quite measure up, do you?
What did I do wrong?
I don't know, mister. The spark is just gone out. Oh. As soon as this canine ceases his urination, I'm going to storm off very angrily.
Any day.
The truly loving thing is not to waste my time with you and those dream-ruining children. Children.
You know what fault this is? Their names start with Ch and ends with Ildred. You know things will finally be okay? When the children are dead! Honey, I'm home!
Mister, have you disposed of the children?
You do understand why children have to die, right, love?
Oh, mister, you never spoke in such truth.
Our children are dead, so now we live our greatest life together. Without their grumbling little meddling.
Now that this canine ceases his urination, I'm going to storm off very angrily.
Mrs., wait! I know we rekindle our long lost flame.
What? Oh my, more diamond earrings?
I killed her Riley. For you, for us. I was going to give them to you at the reunion, but I was distracted by a finger in our yard that had a very similar ring to your friend Miriam.
I didn't know fingers were in this season. What are the odds?
I know you're the most innocent, dearest, so that makes two. We just have to kill our children.
Yes, I can't stand them, but surely we can.
Mrs., don't you remember our nights in New Way City? So carefree, so young, our childless days. We weren't glued to the summer, we were free. We both want it back. I won't leave until we get minutes.
Oh, mister, when did you start talking like that again?
Alright, so we have until about 3 hours. So what have you got?
Do you know that thing Mother does as soon as she gets home?
Vigorously masturbates in the shower for a solid hour.
What?
Nothing. What does she do?
She always takes off her silver earrings and puts them in the top left drawer of her vanity mirror. She always complains about them when she's out, and she can't wait to take them off. She's right-hand dominant, which means she leaves the left hand open to take off the earring and open the nearest drawer. Top left drawer now has a knife trapped on the ceiling rig to it, and when she pulls it open, it's a metal shower.
I'm setting up a gas chamber. Guess what this is?
That is carbon monoxide gas. You're gonna asphyxiate father in his garage. It's the man cave.
All right, Junior. Show off.
I'm gonna make sure everything's in check.
Can you turn the heat? The gas needs. Damn, it's gone. Do it myself.
I'm stuck in Firelight Hill into the vodka bottle with some things I don't know about. It's the last day of school, so we only have today, or else we'll have to spend the entire summer watching over them. With school in session, we had that to keep them occupied, or else I don't want to spend time with us. Chocolate require.
Everything's ready to go. I ring the nail right behind the glass door. The second the door opens, a nail will fly towards him, thanks to door trap. And he'll be dead as a... Well, I don't know, but you get the idea. He'll be dead.
Miss Junior should be home any minute now.
Then we can find the reason our lives.
Oh, you know what? We'll go out from the very moment the view's done. I'll go put on my new earrings.
We're done. Oh, make it quick. We'll be here soon. That's fun. Just let me begin.
All set. Right.
What the? Junior!
Everything's in check. I'm gonna go use
This
the
was your
bathroom.
plan, huh? You were just gonna kill us all, huh?
Whoa, no.
Well, you know what? Fuck that! It's gonna take a lot more than that to skin this bitch!
Alright, stubbish to out of here. Oh my. Oh, could I run? Mister.
Dearest?
What is that? Don't dearest me, you slimy Benedict Arnold! All this time, everything you said about rekindling our flame and living our childless love-free life.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, just...
You absolute asshole!
I didn't do anything.
I have no
Are you gonna stop that? It's cooking here. You only got everything's all around. Your idea.
Time to die!
Blast.
Home. Family meeting. Later. Hello, ma'am. Is how do you get home to misters? Who would like to know? Detective. Richard, detective. Not a detective from the Bagley Bureau? Is this the home of a junior, mister?
Maybe.
Our junior here is an honor student. He's passed most classes except for gym, but that's not important now, is it? I'll see in a moment, your son. He's not in any trouble. I just need to ask you questions.
We were kind of in the
I just need
middle.
to ask you questions. Very well. If you must, family to the galley.
So,
You're in that class, right? The guys forensics? You are. Sometimes they send student works to the station. You're the only one who ever knew the answers, you know? So, here's another question. Did you happen to know Mr. Coach Sportsball?
his name was Coach.
Did you know him?
I was in his gym class.
And are doing so hot, according to your mother.
Last motive.
Did you see Coach on the 11th?
I was talking to Coach about my grade. Why am I being interrogated?
When did this happen?
The exact time and place of the murder. Around 1, 6th period.
Really? Because we have a student who testified he saw you after school with Coach. Mr. Coach, sportsball coach.
Last opportunity.
Now what on earth is going on?
Junior killed Mr. Sportsball and I killed Wrigley.
Oh, can I go?
Dear, do any of you know how to clean up after yourselves? All of you, from within 3 days. You know, when I killed Muriel, none of you had any idea. Back in my day, people were taught this kind of care. How old are you? That is none of your business, young lady. All that matters now is getting the stick out of our house.
So you did paint Mr. Sportsball.
Richard here seemed pretty nice, but I'm no idiot. I know who not to trust. Just wanted a story. I just needed to give him one. So I took some artistic liberties. I was there, but I was there for my friend, Jock, number 2.
What?
It's like really French. So I saw Jock and the coach being a bit friendly, and well, Jock saw that I saw, and he's sort of my man crush, so I knew he really wasn't like worth it. Gay drama, am I right? I don't know, was I? Well, as far as I can say, Jock was the last person to see Coach Sportsball alive.
You aren't lying to me, are you, Junior?
And I have the perfect finishing touch. Just ask anyone. I am a vaguely high donut puncher after all.
Are you laughing evilly?
No.
I guess that answers my question.
It does, yeah.
Take my card. I'm sorry to ask, but could I use your bathroom?
Sure, it's just down that way.
I heard that dramatic music cue.
The interrogation went fine, Mother. He just went to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, restroom cannot be used right now.
How come?
There's a tripwire gun.
Is there anywhere else in this house a man can...
There is a half bath in the garage.
The garage?
Or you could try the front lawn.
Front lawn, yeah.
Front? Missy, just because you do it doesn't mean everyone else can.
Did you say there was a gun in the bathroom?
A gun? Yes, my gun is Secret Service Mayor, Vegas home, New Mexico. Sorry.
A gun? Secret Service?
Yes. But you gotta keep it a secret, right? Secret.
Oh, from one public servant to another? Good fun day, sir.
Actually, it's Mr. Sir, my father's name.
Well, this was a lovely visit. Well, have a nice day, folks.
Bye.
How'd it go?
I don't trust them.
Close call.
Very well. One, let's be decent about this. I'll go first. I killed Muriel Macarena from down the road. She was an arrogant shrew. I don't regret a thing.
I killed Rick Riley. He found out I was stealing money from there.
I stabbed and mutilated Coach Sportsball. I was failing his class and he was going to make me repeat the 9th grade.
I strangled Wrigley Big Leagues. He was an asshole.
So, all of us, our family, we've done a bad thing. Got that cop off our trail. Well, I couldn't be prouder. Now that that's over. Junior, what on earth was that man?
Someone saw something at at school, but I can assure you, Dick has no idea. I fed him a brilliant lie.
Surely we do not need a cop investigating our family pastime. Junior, you better be right.
I'm always right. Why was there a gun in the bathroom?
And poison my water. Or a knife trap in my room.
Or socks left in the hallway?
Okay. I think we all need to start trusting each other, so I'll complain. It was your father's idea.
What?
Yes, he said, let's kill the children, and
That ain't a lie. Your mother wanted to free our lives. She wanted to be dead.
Jesus Christ, work your shit out. This is exactly why he sent a truck to kill you, and why I made the garage do a gas chamber for you. You two suck!
Yeah, you suck,
Everyone, let's be civil about this. Let's be decent. Why should this tear us apart when I think it can bring us together? So what if Mister's a lovesick loser? So what if Missy's a drunkard? So what if Junior's a donut puncher? That's not mean it's gonna be a fully functional family.
I guess.
You're not wrong.
Quite right.
I guess it's better than spending the day with Grandma.
You know, I can't stand that woman.
I've been pretending to like her for 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, same here.
Well, we all have that in common. Why don't we kill her too?
See, when was the last time we had a jolly good guffaw?
Why not? I'm in. Let's try this all again.
Count me in.
To family.
I don't know about
family.
It's alright.
They agreed to fix our family. I, on the other hand, am a daydreamer. This is going to fall right in on itself. And I can't get any sleep since Mrs. Hour in the shower turned into a whole very loud night with Mister in the bedroom.
Missy, Mister. Nice to see you.
This was not a woman you wanted to speak to. She was the shitty backward guidance counselor from summer school and immensely dull. What do you want, Miss Guidance?
For the last time, my name is not Miss Guidance. It's Miss Guy Denise.
What do you want?
We have to talk college. Summer school's almost over. You're gonna be a senior and you still haven't taken your SATs yet. What are your plans for your life?
Look, I don't need the help. You're pretty shit at your guidance.
For the last time, I am a guidance counselor, Missy. Although you haven't had it all going for you,
Excuse me?
there is
What the hell
a
does
world
that
for you
mean?
beyond the vaguely suburbs. I actually found a few out-of-state schools that'd be a perfect fit for you. Get you out of that house. Dormitory life has a plethora of benefits. Missy, you don't need to stay with your family.
What?
I'm just saying, being independent is...
What did you just say?
Listen, Missy, I'm on your side.
No. Except for me is livelihood at the shittiness of my family. And I especially don't need to hear it from some dead-end guidance counselor like you.
Just be maternal. What do you want?
Nothing.
You're doing a face.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. What is it?
Fucking bitch.
Oh, the flipping batch was the itchy bee now.
Miss Guy Denise, the shitty backup guidance counselor.
What'd you say?
She insulted our family. She had to die. Where did you get that? Hydrogen cyanide creates a feeling of choking and loss of sight.
Main Side effects include suffocation and death. Keep out of reach of children.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I almost spilled my coffee.
Oh, we wouldn't want that now, would we? In this rare instance, I had to stop myself from pouring that coffee all over her face. I'm Mrs. Mister. Missy, Mister's magnificent mother. I managed to make this meeting with you Monday morning.
Oh, yes, marvelous. Well, Mrs. Mister, I understand Missy's made you aware of a certain simple, friendly exchange we had.
Bullshit.
You know, Mrs., maybe we should have this talk outside for a minute.
I'll be right out. Okay. We're not bad people. We're just doing that thing. Maybe. Yes, but maybe somehow we're doing this for us. Why should we let people put insult to our family title? When push comes to shove, everyone else begins to apologize. But the Misters, you best believe we're about to shank whoever shoved us. I'm gonna go talk to Miss Guidance. Who is she kidding? Miss Guidance.
This guidance made it all too easy. All I had to do was pour in poison and... Shit!
What in the world are you doing, young lady?
I was thirsty.
Go get some paper towels. Clearly, your mother and I have more to talk about.
Oh no, you're totally screwed. And did I? Yup, I even left the cyanide on her desk.
Oh, there you are. Turns out our friend here was hypoglycemic. She literally runs on Dunkin'. She just had an attack and flopped.
Really?
No, dear. I hit her over the head with one of her trophies. Then I poured some of this stuff in her throat.
Bad ass.
And with that, the hug heard around the world, or at least around the mistress' house. We have turned over a new bloody leaf. Such a leaf. How are you guys liking the show? Yeah, those Mr. Stern only grandma do that. It ain't that bad. Hold on to those hospitals, this stuff is about to get weird. Alright. We gotta go. Arf, arf.
They're coming.
Thank you, darlings. Straightening out old Craig's back. You know what? I like this. I like us as a family. I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. I started to experience something new that summer. I'm told they're called emotions.
Basically, I think the general rule of thumb is if someone really wants the blood that's inside of your body, and they're like a vampire or a Dracula or some kind of mosquito, then that's probably okay. If something wants to get at your blood and they're, say, some kind of murdersaurus or maybe like a really big frog, that's where the problems start to arise. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're a week into summer and my pussy still got cobwebs! Okay. Okay, bye! Bye. Do you know when the bus comes?
Hello?
10 minutes.
I don't think that's... I wasn't sure what was happening, but I took it as a chance to observe why these relationships are so popular. Besides, what could go wrong?
The more I think about it, I don't know if the family can be trusted. I have a feeling that they could be the ones we're looking for.
And that's all we need? Christ.
I really think I'm onto something.
Right.
What? What does that mean?
Well, to be honest, you don't have such a very good track record. Like the time you thought a bear had killed a man using a sawed-off shotgun.
There was torn up fish all over the place.
They were all red herring and also irrelevant.
You! Man! Are you Richard Detective?
Yes, that is my name.
Listen here. The federal council doesn't know what the hell is going on, but there have been more murders in this here small county in the past month than there have been in the whole state for 2 years.
We're doing everything we can. We're swamped with work.
Sir, we just got a report of a body being dumped in a swamp.
Damn it!
Now, listen here, Dick. I'm here because this here case has transited your little outpost. It's a federal affair now.
Sir, what was it?
Cat! That's Captain Crunch Cocksmack.
You're that Captain Crunch Cocksmack? I'm sorry, sir. Captain, I was just expecting someone more.
Yeah, laugh it up, Dick. For the record, my name is resoundingly French.
Before you go, I think you need to look at this. Here, all of it. All the evidence about the murders, all of them. I think we have something. The chain started with the first murder. teacher. Then it goes to the athlete. And after the athlete, we get to the Secret Service agent. See, they're all connected. And get this, they're all connected to this one family, the Misters. I was just telling my partner here.
Where did you get
A whole family of killers. They all help each other with murders.
Son, I think.
My only problem is they know me.
How do they know
What I'm
me?
saying is we need someone to go in and manipulate them.
Son, please,
How do we do that? Well, here's what we do. We use a civilian and
Can we get some help back
Our
here?
names aren't coming perfect. Yeah. What?
Private, what in the fresh hell are you talking about? Are you delusional? It's a federal affair. You're off the case.
Sir.
Dick, do you know why I know your name? Why every lawman in New Mexico knows it? Because of every single man to have ever worked in the bureau. You have the worst success rate by an incomparable margin. So, even if I was dumb enough to believe your insane theory, you think I've authorized you to let a civilian in on the highest state murder investigation in New Mexico's history? Don't get too big for your trousers, Dick. The state will handle it from here on out. Stick to what you're best at, kid. Paperwork.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You shot yourself in the foot, dick.
Give me your phone. We need to advance the investigation.
Dick, maybe you...
Go!
You ever notice how sometimes you find like random trinkets in your shoe? Like who puts that shit there? The fucking SARS, like Russia? One time I found an ear in my shoe. Like really, a human ear. In my shoe. I'm just like, whoa, an ear, an ear. And like, I was walking around in like cemeteries, so I don't know how it got there. Do you like chunky peanut butter? Fucking gobble that shit, like turkey doing small talk, and like not on Reddit because I'm like not about hard. So what I do is lather up potato and chunky peanut butter, skin and all. It's really like empowering to eat something for the earth, you know. Like the time I get into a kidnap bar, crazy that shit just grows on trees. Like wow, nature is amazing.
What did I do to deserve this?
Anyways, I've been wondering lately about all the murders in town. It's like a super uber mystery. Get it? Mystery? Because your last name is something like that?
I don't know why I agreed to this. I suppose it's sort of why boring people go to zoos. I'll take it as a chance to observe.
So like, why the fuck are we roller skating anyways?
We're at a roller rink. You wanted to come here.
Junior, I only come here for the free refill on the Fountain Dr. Peppers. Come on, baby. Let's ditch this place.
My name's Junior, but I can see the confusion.
No. Baby. It's like a pet name. Give me one.
Fido?
Oh, I love it. I'll be waiting outside. Let's go get leaf nuggets.
Being with her sort of was like going to the zoo. If you pretend to like it long enough, maybe you'll actually start to enjoy it. I think I'm actually one of those people that enjoy zoos.
I'll get rid of the murder weapon, alright? Oh, remind me about your spoon.
Okay, everyone, can you please get the bleach out of the kitchen and...
Oh. Another body. It's been a packed week. We've been pretty full throttle. That's not to say I didn't like it. It brought us closer together.
Junior!
Who's he?
FedEx delivery man. Oh, got your headphones, by the way.
Headphones.
I wanted to wait for you, but Mom said you would help us with the disposal.
You're better at that. Anyways, aren't you, dear?
Well, ask the coach.
I can't right now.
Why?
I'm busy. Business with friends.
What business? And what friends?
We're gonna go get ice cream. Or commit a crime. I'll decide on the way.
Wait, you're serious?
No, Missy. I'm using my famous sarcasm. Can't you see my smile? I'll be back before 10.
There's a dying guy in front of you and you don't want to cut him up and then play Pictionary?
I do. Don't get me wrong, just not now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
It was not.
I'll wait. I'll see you later.
Can you guys believe that? Guys, Junior wasn't like anyone I'd ever met. He's never wanted friends. Something's not right.
Well, fuck you then, bitch! Okay, bye, Mom. TGIF.
I concluded relationships were certainly strange.
Hey, Junior. Have you ever done anything bad?
What?
I don't know. I think I'm like a bad person.
I'm sure that's not true. If she was close, I kill people.
But like, some people just don't like me. And like, I don't know why. I mean, I'm pretty, I'm popular, I gave a killer eulogy for Wrigley's funeral, for Christ's sake. I even caught the bouquet. But why am I not happy? You like me though, right, Junior?
Yeah?
Do you just feel like you've done something wrong?
At that moment, a curious thought condensed in my mind. I could tell her. I could tell her everything. My family, all the murders. Why not? Relationships are supposed to help you connect, right? I mean, I doubt anyone would ever believe her, if she even listens, that is. I'm not a bad person, but when
Junior? What the fresh hell is this?
I'm his girlfriend. Who the fuck are you?
The fist that's about to knock out your teeth! Junior, let's go.
What are you doing?
Stopping you from doing something stupid.
Like what, living my life?
No, you twat, saying something you might regret.
We're just chatting.
Aw, cute. Could have fooled me. That was an interrogation.
Go home.
Look, you're gonna get us all locked up, or dead, or worse. Next, we could be actors in a goddamn play. And you stay away from him, or you'll be chatting with me next.
Junior, do something.
Yeah, Junior, do something. Tell that stitch you're not gonna tell her ugly ass, rusty ass, busty ass, anything.
I don't think I need your help anymore, Missy.
What the hell is happening?
And I'm the youngest year in Madame, they're on the track all there.
thing called quantum suicide. It's basically, what does Schrodinger's cat experiment look like from the perspective of the cat? Like, oh my god! So like, when does the actual quantum state stop being a linear combination of states and instead begin to have a unique nonlinear structure?
There's a tinge growing in my stomach. Am I dying? Why do I feel so... Why do I feel? Oh, blast. I fell in love.
What?
What?
You said something, didn't you?
What did I do to deserve this? I need to talk to you.
Are you sure you weren't saying something?
No. I need to start by saying, I'm not a bad person,
Yeah, Audrey.
but I did a bad thing.
Oh my god, Junior, I totally know what you mean.
No, you don't. Sophia.
That's not my name.
Melissa.
No.
Kathy.
My name's actually...
Darling. Listen. I need to start by saying, I think I love... Killed my girlfriend. Why?
She was leading you on the whole time. Pull that big ass head out of your big ass ass.
We were in love.
Oh, how sweet. You were in love.
You're a monster.
While you were mucking it up with some co-ed, she was telling us out to cops.
Working for the cops? She has the intelligence of a fucking peanut, for God's sake.
You're pathetic.
Fuck you!
Oh, I get it. You think someone else actually loved you.
I can't fall in love because you know you'll just fall back into your lonely corner the second I let anyone in. Well, guess what? I don't need you!
Junior, I just don't want you to end up... No. You know what? I was going to protect you. Like I just did. Like I always do. Because you're just a fucking paper doll. You know that? But fine. If you think you don't need me, go ahead. There isn't a way this doesn't end bloody. She had it on the whole time. The detective. She was only in it for the dick. And Junior, weak. That's the one word to describe my brother. He finally had something good. We finally had something good. And he had to go and ruin it. And why? Because he's just so super duper happy and in love. Disgusting. You know how some families have like the annual water park trip? Like where you go to like, I don't know, relearn each other's names or something? That's like a family activity, right? We were getting there. We weren't perfect, but we were making a fucking go at it. And then Junior let his dick do the walking, and now that dick has him on a string. It's like Mrs. and Mr. couldn't give a shit. No one could give a shit. It's just me. Just me.
The way you're acting lately makes me doubt.
And maybe the family got finally disposed of.
Oh my God, Dad.
No, listen. Really, listen. The mistress took the body and used the D-O-G. Say it with me. Dog to
Dick.
Huh?
It's 3 in the morning. Just pack it up, man. You need to move on. It's in state hands now.
Move on? There are people getting murdered by his family and no one is listening to me.
You're just harassing some innocent family based on what? Ridiculous circumstantial evidence? Sure, they seem suspicious, but who doesn't when you really start to look? If you don't give up this insane witch hunt, I'm gonna have to report you to Cox, man. I'm sorry, but I'll have to.
Like you had to call him in?
Come on, am I supposed to just let you go around breaking laws? God, man, this case is swallowing you whole, dick. Whatever. It's sick, Dick. You're sick. Your obsession with this case makes you no better than those bad people we're trying to lock up.
I'm not.
Sure. Let's say it is then. Your case is losing ground every second of this. The case is out of our hands now, and until Coxmack can prove otherwise, you're just harassing a group of good, patriotic Americans.
I'm not a bad person! We're closed up.
I'm sorry, but this couldn't wait until morning.
Junior!
The murders, all the murders, the whole family of killers. My family. We've all been helping each other.
You what?
I'll tell you anything you want to hear, just I want this over with. Are you laughing evilly?
Yes, son. Yes, I am.
What? This was it. I was ready to turn my back on all of them. Am I a bad person? No. Missy killed my one shot at happiness. Mr. and Mrs. never cared. They're all monsters. We were happy though, right? At least for a little while. Doesn't matter now.
So, you know the plan, kid?
No, you just started laughing evilly and then we called an Uber.
Oh, you're right.
So what's the plan?
The plan? Yes. I'm going to send you in with the wire to talk to folks. Just keep them talking. Make sure you get them to directly claim responsibility for their crimes. And then I'll come in and make the arrest once you say the code word.
So what's the code word?
No, you say the code word.
Okay.
So, you ready?
Oh, I guess I have to be, huh?
You're ready.
So, what's the plan after this?
I go in and try
No,
to...
the plan after we turn them in.
Not any other family?
No.
Oh, so the system it is. I remember my system. I grew up there. Back when it was okay too. Never mind.
So, you were adopted?
Oh no. All families were the babies. I was killed when my folks passed, so I was too old for a family to get their hooks into me. They kicked me out when I was 18. Now I know where to go. No applicable skills. So I became a cop. You gotta find for yourself in the system. That's the advice I can give you. You have to have a clear path to yourself. No one's gonna make
I have no applicable skills. Maybe I can be a cop.
You don't want a bat and a gun? We can just hand out guns to everyone willy-nilly? What kind of world would that be? A world of misters. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is already very hard for me, Dick. Don't get soft. Father's car was in the garage. All the umbrellas were in the rack. Maybe they found out. Maybe there's some death trap waiting for me around the corner. Maybe we can just go back to how we were. You know, Mr., Mrs., Missy, and Junior against the entire world. Why not? Why not? Father, we should talk. Guys. Missy. Okay.
We need to have a talk. All of us. As a family. As a loving, bonded family unit.
Okay, kid, let's remain civil
This is
now.
the fuck have we been civil?
Hey, that is no way for a girl to talk to her parents
Maybe
like
my parents talk to me, I know! Jesus Christ, why is it so hard for you to just listen?
So, any good murders?
Motherfucker, get out of the ground! He's going down! Missy, I don't.
She's right. She's right.
Why?
You say that like we're all so close.
You motherfucker, we were getting there. We were, you knew it.
All right, enough. The kid's with me. What do you think would happen? Your shit drove him away. Now look at yourselves. Pathetic.
Listen here! I worked very hard to build my family. And I worked very hard to make it. So if you think I'm about to let you come up in here and take them from me, you got nothing coming, dick!
Get over there! Make one noise and hit your head pacing the wall! Do you hear me?
Junior, how could you?
Tell me. Now! I want a confession! Prove me right! Alright, you. Who did you kill?
Dick.
Shut up! I said who did you kill?
You said we just arrested.
Answer me!
Dick!
Junior! You know you caused all this?
What?
Come on. How did you really imagine this? With you walking away as some big hero?
Yes, actually.
You think a killer. But I know people like you really are, Junior. Weak. Oh. Game of chance! 1 bullet, 3 misters. You don't start talking, one of you hits the floor. Who do you kill, sir? Good for you, Daddy-O. Who did you kill, darling? Ah, the lover survived. How poetic. And you, lovely? Anything to add?
Fuck you.
What is it about blood? Usually it's your own that helps keep the family together, but when it mattered, when I imagined losing any of them, I finally knew what blood really meant.
And with that, the SWAT team was there within minutes. And I think you know what transpired next.
Just to reaffirm, I don't think we're bad people. Every family has their backbone. That thing that keeps them together.
Ours was murder. Is that really so unusual these days?
I mean, everyone's doing it. I wasn't expecting Junior to do what he did, though. It takes some real balls, I guess. I bet there's still some blood left behind. I'm sure they tried to pick it up, but I'm sure there's still some splatters left on the wall. Aren't there always? We did win, you know? I guess prison wasn't our original endgame, but we won all right. Because we had it. Just for one summer. Just for an instant. We had a family.
I don't look at a thing.
I'm not a good person, but when I killed Dick, I realized there's no such thing. Throughout this whole fiasco, the killing spree that led me to this cell, I thought blood would bring us closer, but all it did was drive us apart. Emotions have been interesting to me recently. I've only started a small library of feelings, all of which are somewhat new to me. I'm filling out a page for fear. Fear for a future that, again, I won't be able to control. Family's all I ever wanted, all any of us wanted. We just went about it the wrong way. Substituting empathy for violence. I don't suppose the law's gonna forgive that. So far, my library's got love and pain. The two human extremes, or so I've been told. How did we mix those up? Dear Junior, I'm sorry I killed your dumb girlfriend. I miss your stupid face. I hope you're not still mad, and I hope these letters can help us get what we almost had. I miss you, Twink. Love, Missy. She writes me every week. Scarier still, I think she means it. Maybe there is a chance for us. Some sunny day. I used to have all the answers, but maybe they were wrong. I'm not usually one for these family gatherings, but now that our bloody summer's over, I can't help but notice. The family reunion is smaller this year.
questions for our cast and crew. You can ask them. We're gonna start by introducing ourselves, starting with our name, our role as
this summer and what school we go to. I'm Angelia, I'm the company manager, and I go to Bronx Theater High School.
I'm Emily, I'm the production manager, and I go to the High School of Art and Design.
Hi, I'm Ray. I'm in set design, and I go to Brook College Campus High School.
I'm Aaliyah. I'm in set design. I just graduated from Talent Unlimited.
Hi, I'm Champion. I go to City Polytechnic High School and I'm also on the set team.
Hi, I'm Natalie Correa. I am the last set person and I go to Repertory Company High School for Theater Arts.
Hi, I'm Skylar. I play Missy and I graduated from FDR High School.
I'm Alex. I'm an actor. And I go to High School of Art and Design.
Hey, party people. I'm Caitlin. I play White Girl. And I go to the Professional Performing Arts High School.
Jonathan Lewis.
Hey, Johnny.
I played Coxmack in Sports World.
My name is Kyra. I'm the director and I'm going to SUNY Pictures this fall.
My name is Angel Rafael Tavares. I am assistant director, and I'm going to the American Musical Dramatic Academy.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I play Mrs. Mister, and I go to High School of Art and Design.
Hi, I'm Nathan, and I'm in costume. I play Junior, and I am attending SUNY New Pulse in the fall.
I'm Cassie. I'm a costume designer, and I go to the High School of Art and Design.
So hot. I'm Winston. I play Mr. and I go to Repertory Company High School for Theater Arts.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm in costume, and I go to MPR High School.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I go to Long Island City High School. I'm also in costume.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm marketing director, and I go to Lower Manhattan Arts Academy.
Hi, I'm Yannick, and I just graduated from Claremont High School.
I'm William. I go to the High School of Art and Design, and I'm one of two attractive single playwrights.
I'm Anastasia. I'm the other playwright. I just graduated High School of Art and Design, and I'm going to SUNY Off-broadway.
Hi, I'm Stefan. I'm from Theater Arts High School, and I'm another costume designer.
Hi, I'm Kian Irie. I'm the last costumes, and I go to Repertory Company High School for Theater Arts.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm in lighting, and I'm going to Hampton University.
Hi, I'm Alba. I go to JKO High School, and I'm in lighting.
Hello, I'm Lee. I'm in lighting, and I just graduated from Master High School.
Yeah, Lee!
Theatrical development work for fun, something like that.
name's
Wait,
Tom.
wait, get out of here.
Here, my name is Hope.
Get out of there.
Oh my god, okay. I'm assistant stage manager and I just graduated from art and design.
My name's Paul. I'm the final light design team, and I just graduated from French.
You're the whole team?
Hi, my name is Hope. I'm a sound designer and I go to Repertory Company High School.
I'm Emery. I'm a sound designer and I just graduated from Food and Finance High School.
Hi, my name is Erin. I go to PR and I'm a sound designer.
My name is Dimitri. I played Wrigley, Clearance, and GD, and I graduated from Cloudborn High School.
Hi, I'm Kayla. Too many characters. Yeah, and I go to Repertory.
Thank you. I'm Lauren Starkey. Hello, how are you guys? And I go to
Hi guys, my name is Maisie. I have a question for the playwright because it's so from every other show that this company has done every year. I feel like this is the first time I've seen two playwrights together, and I just wanted to ask you guys how it was working together. How did you guys build the story? Was it did you guys just click right away? Was there bumps?
It was surprisingly smoothly.
Yeah.
You know, knowing Anastasia. It went very smoothly, actually. It was a lot of 1 a.m. Skype calls. I mean, it's a great collaborative process, and I would highly recommend it to any other aspiring playwrights because it's very easy to bounce off each other, and it helps with. There was never a time where we had major writer's block, and I feel like that's because we were able to bounce so much off of each other, and it was fun to do too. So
yeah.
I have a question. My name's Mel. I have a question for the costume designers. How did you guys come up with the BDSM outfit for the dog?
Okay, so we had a long conversation with the playwrights about this one. They had a couple of ideas themselves, and they told us they
Yeah, it was
wanted
their
BDSM,
idea.
but it was totally up to us what we did with him. So we wanted him to still have the dog look. That's kind of why he has a collar and a harness, but we had to look through a lot of images.
Sorry.
It wasn't great. Yeah, but yeah, that's what happened.
I feel like that.
I accept your apology.
I'm not sorry about
Alright. Any other questions?
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm very speechless, by the way. Wonderful show. So the question, that blue bottle was very sharp material. There's a pot there. What's it made of?
Sugar.
It's sugar glass. That was actually the very first time I ever broke a bottle on stage. We did it
On purpose. Otherwise.
Fake glass, but yeah, that was the first time we ever did it.
I'm keeping it.
It won't cut you, I think.
I mean, it didn't hurt me.
You were swinging at it.
Are there any other questions?
I just want to say you're very talented. Good job as his mom.
Where's Kim?
Hi. I
So we thought, right, we have one job to light the stage, and then we went from there. I think, personally, we won. If you do look around, you will see it is, in fact,
Lights.
there are lights. Yeah, very bright. You can see us all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. We're good? You pass A+.
Any more questions?
That was some small talk.